Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 16th of October 2024 and the process of Bitcoin in the global cryptocurrency market is definitely looking good, isn't it? And look, as I've been saying this since the last few days, the only other event that will drastically change the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, that is the upcoming US elections. And just a few days after we find out who the next president of the United States of America is, there is an FOMC meeting and I'm pretty much sure based on the numbers, Jerome Powell most likely will be reducing the interest rate hike as well, isn't it? So, for the last quarter of 2024 does turn out to be positive, not just for the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, but also for the US elections if President Donald Trump is re-elected. Now, in today's episode, guys, we do have some really interesting development. And the first one I would like to talk about has to do with Blockstream, and they have raised $210 million. Now, look, as so far as Bitcoin is concerned, you definitely need to understand what Blockstream is. And the CEO of Blockstream, guys, is Dr. Adam Back. And according to me, guys, he's definitely Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, if you want to learn all the technical elements regarding Bitcoin, guys, I'd really recommend you to follow Adam Back. And Blockstream's Layer 2 solution, that is Liquid and Lightning Network, is also being managed by Blockstream. And some of the detractors of Bitcoin, guys, they often argue that Blockstream is the entity that goes ahead and manages the entire Bitcoin network as well. Now, me personally, I don't buy it. But nonetheless, guys, in today's episode, I'll definitely got in touch based on the news regarding them raising $210 million. Now, the second news, guys, is definitely a really interesting one. And this is to do with Ripple Stablecoin, that is RLUSD. And they have actually made a couple of partnerships. So in today's episode, I'll definitely go and discuss. Because they're waiting for approval of New York State Department of Financial Services. And if that thing gets approved, guys, I'm pretty much sure RLUSD will definitely be a very strong competition for Tether USDT as well, isn't it? So I'll definitely go into it based on this news. Now the next news, guys, has to do with Google, and some users on Twitter are actually reporting that they cannot see the price chart of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now I'll very briefly touch base on this, because me personally, guys, when I tried to do it, I definitely could go and see the price chart. Maybe it was just a temporary error by Google, I guess. Now the next news, guys, is a really interesting one. And this is to do with UAE Security and Commodities Authority, and they have actually initiated the United Security and Exchange Commission to go ahead and do investigation regarding Cardi B's token. Now, Cardi B's notorious token, guys, is called as WAP token, and I'm pretty much sure the abbreviation of WAP is absolutely notorious as well, isn't it? So it is good, I guess, that the UAE Security and Commodity Authority is taking some action against it. So in today's episode, I'll definitely try to give out more information regarding this. So quite a lot to cover, guys, in today's episode. And like we do in every Crypto and Coffee Date series, we will be looking at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now both the news, guys, are definitely positive one, but the first one is definitely a massive news. And Digital Dubai, they have signed Memorandum of Understanding in Microsoft's UAE, and this is to do with the domain of artificial intelligence. So I'll definitely go ahead and share more information regarding this. The second news, guys, is from the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. In Abu Dhabi listed today a firm that is Presight. They have expanded agreement with US video surveillance firm. So what I'll do is, guys, I'll go ahead and share both this news, and then I'll go ahead and share my thoughts and opinion as to what role blockchain technology can play in both of these news. So let me know, guys, if you agree to my assessment of blockchain technology merging with artificial intelligence, or is it ideal for artificial intelligence to work in a centralized platform? Let me know, guys, what are your thoughts regarding it, and mention them in the comments below. So quite a lot to cover, guys, in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Thank you to our sponsors for being part of the Blockchain DXB journey. Firstly, Advanced Media. Advanced Media, guys, is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact, guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well. And Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys. They're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously. And they're focusing on 3 Ps. That is people, planet, and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website, that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys. They also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE. So definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing, and hosting training workshops, seminars, and community events that educate, inform, and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website, that is www.amt.tv, and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, hey guys, listen, there are 4 things that I'm really passionate about. The first one is death metal. The second one is Bitcoin. The third one is ice cold beer. You can't go wrong with ice cold beer, isn't it? And the fourth one, guys, is obstacle course racing. And today, guys, I've got something really huge to share to my audience. And guys, get ready to be part of the inaugural event of Arabian Warriors event, which is scheduled to take place in Dubai on the 26th of October. And this is taking place in the iconic location of Dubai Islands. Now look, guys, this is just not another race. It is a culmination of years of hard work by the team. And Arabian Warriors, guys, is born in the Middle East with strong Middle Eastern values, and their goal is pretty simple, guys. They want to make Arabian Warrior the world's premier OCR event. Now, whether you're a seasoned athlete or just looking for a challenge, they've got everything covered for you. And they have different raid formats as well. You have 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, and the big one, that is 50-kilometer event. And there will be a number of unique, challenging and different obstacles throughout the course. And that's not all, guys. There are events lined up in Qatar as well. Now here's a sweet bonus, guys. Use the code SIGNUP for a 10% discount on your registration. So don't miss this chance to take on a brand new course with some of the toughest obstacles you've ever seen. So do one thing, guys, head over to arabianwarriors.me and sign up for the event, and you can also score a 10% discount code by using the code SIGNUP10. Once again, guys, the website is arabianwarriors.me, and the link to that is in the show notes below, and I'll see you on the race course. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gov Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen, guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below. Now, guys, since you've taken care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now, since yesterday, guys, the numbers are definitely looking good. The volume of decentralized exchange is good. The volume of stablecoins is good. And what I really am liking today, guys, the total cryptocurrency market volume has crossed the $100 billion mark as well. Now look, guys, I really am hoping that these numbers do actually continue for the entire week. And that would actually mean that we are definitely heading towards the bullish market, isn't it? Let's see, guys, if that thing turns out. Because with US elections coming up, I'm definitely expecting some kind of volatility. If there's, let's say, a clean sweep by President Donald Trump, I wouldn't be surprised if these numbers do actually increase by 20 or 30%, not just in the month of November, but probably in December and maybe in the first quarter of 2025 as well. Now, so far as the global cryptocurrency market is concerned, guys, it is at $2.30 trillion. Now, since the last 24 hours, it is marginally down by 0.09%. But look, guys, if you look at the total cryptocurrency market volume, it is at a staggering $107.99 billion. And this year, guys, it might have been only the second or third time where the numbers have crossed the $100 billion mark. Now look, as if the prices are increasing, this is definitely a positive sign, isn't it? And what I tend to do is, guys, the 24-hour volume, I tend to match it with the volume of stable coins, look at it with the 24-hour trading volume, and if the prices are increasing, this just means in the next coming days and weeks, there is a very high possibility that the prices will still be pumping up, isn't it? Unless we have a major catastrophic event, let's say like the FTX collapse, or maybe let's say Terra Luna collapse. That could be the only time where the market prices could actually fall down. But look, guys, historically such instances have definitely happened, and if you actually compare the global cryptocurrency snapshot, the numbers are kind of identical when these collapses tend to happen. But let me quickly run through the global cryptocurrency snapshot, because since the last 24 hours, guys, the total cryptocurrency market volume is increased by 14.81%. Now, unfortunately, guys, the volume in DeFi is marginally pumped up, but it is still absolutely ridiculous in comparison to, let's say, 2020 and 2021. The total volume in DeFi is only at $6.03 billion, and DeFi as of today is accounting for 5.59% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. And so far as the total value locked is concerned, guys, it is at $86.72 billion. Now, so far as dominance is concerned, Lido is still dominating with $25.32 billion. Now, one matrix card that I'm definitely liking today, that is to do with decentralized to centralized exchange dominance, and today it is at 27.34%. And truth be told, guys, this might be the very first time in almost 3 months where the decentralized to centralized exchange dominance has crossed the 25% mark. This is definitely a good sign, isn't it? This just means, guys, a lot of people are actually using decentralized exchanges, and that, to be honest, is definitely a positive sign, because this would mean that the world is definitely shifting from centralized exchanges and moving to decentralized exchange, or at a macro level, you can say that the world is ready for a distributed or decentralized world, isn't it? Now, so far as the volume of decentralized exchange is concerned, guys, Uniswap has crossed the $2 billion mark. It is at $2.07 billion. Even Radium has crossed the $1 billion mark. It is at $1.04 billion. Now look, since the last 6 months or so, Radium's volume has definitely been pumping up, and they have crossed the $1 billion mark in quite a few occasions. Now, so far as Radium is concerned, it is a decentralized exchange that is working only on Solana blockchain, and what I'll be doing later on today, guys, is I will be running through the market cap of decentralized apps that are working only on Solana blockchain. And to be honest, guys, I kind of have mixed reaction to these numbers, so I'll definitely go ahead and share my thoughts and opinion on it. But so far as the volume of decentralized exchange is concerned, PancakeSwap is at number 3rd, and its volume is well below the $1 billion mark, but it is definitely good for the number 3rd position. It is at $756.45 million. Aerodrome, guys, is at number 4th. Its volume is $685.42 million. And at number 5th, guys, is Orca. Its volume is $467.48 million. Now, if you look at the volume of stablecoins, guys, it is on the verge of touching the $100 billion mark, and there is a very high possibility by the time you're listening to the episode, it would have crossed the $100 billion mark, maybe even the $120 billion mark, to be honest, because right now it is at $99.14 billion. Now look, us with a lot of institutional giants getting into the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency game, these numbers are definitely going to be increasing in the next coming months and years as well, isn't it? And so far stablecoins is concerned, guys, Ripple is also going ahead and launching a stablecoin. PayPal stablecoin has definitely been making quite a lot of news as well. Now on the 25th of this month, guys, I do have a standalone episode on stablecoins where I got and explain what is stablecoins, what is the need for stablecoin, and I also got and share if stablecoins do actually follow the ethos of open blockchain. And we'll also got in touch based on algorithmically backed stablecoin. What is United Arab Emirates rules and regulations regarding stablecoins? And right now, guys, there's some news going on regarding the first stablecoin that is being issued by the Central Bank of UAE. Now, unfortunately, guys, I am not finding the legitimate source for it. So at this point of time, I really don't want to comment if it is a legitimate news or if it is a fake news. But look, guys, as and when I get any information from legitimate source, I'll definitely go ahead and cover that in my Crypto and Coffee 88 podcast. Now, so far as the volume of stablecoins is concerned, Tether USDT is definitely leading the pack, isn't it? And its 24-hour volume is $84.07 billion. Circle USDC, guys, is at number 3rd. Its volume is $8.29 billion. And FDUSD is at number 3rd. Its volume is $6.18 billion. Now, look, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if you look at these numbers, let's say 3 years from now. Circle USDC might be competing steadily with Tether USDT. And with Ripple joining into the game, I'm pretty much sure the top 3 and top 5 will be completely different, isn't it? Let me know, guys, what are your thoughts regarding this. Because look, guys, so far as Europe is concerned, there is heavy scrutiny regarding MiCA, isn't it? That is market and crypto asset regulations, and a lot of exchanges are actually delisting Tether USDT. But so far Circle USDC is concerned, they definitely want to be compliant, and a lot of centralized exchanges are actually incorporating Circle USDC. So let's see, guys, what the future of stablecoins is 3 to 5 years down the line. And as I just mentioned, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Circle USDC is competing heavily with Tether USDT, maybe even Ripple USD, or maybe some kind of algorithmically backed stablecoin as well. Now, guys, let's look at the market cap, 24-hour trading volume and dominance between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, so far as the market cap of Bitcoin is concerned, guys, it is actually pumped up at $1.31 trillion. Unfortunately, guys, the market cap of Ethereum has actually gone down, and it is at $312 billion. This is a bit strange, isn't it? Because if you look at the global cryptocurrency snapshot, guys, all of the top 10 crypto and tokens have definitely been pumping up, but Ethereum is the only one that has been going down. Now, I'm really curious to check how the market reacts, let's say, in the next coming days, and I'm definitely hoping that the prices of Ethereum do actually pump up once again. Because if you look at the 24-hour trading volume, guys, Bitcoin's 24-hour trading volume is $48.79 billion, whereas Ethereum's 24-hour trading volume is less than 50% of that. It is only at $22.04 billion. Now, if you look at the dominance of Bitcoin, guys, it has crossed the 57% mark, and it is at 57.43%. And to be honest, guys, this might be the second or third time where the dominance percentage has actually crossed the 57% mark. This just means, guys, a lot of activity is actually taking place in Bitcoin, isn't it? Now, when will the dominance cross, let's say, the 60 to 70% mark? I really doubt if that thing could ever happen. But if, let's say, that thing would happen, guys, it would have a direct correlation to the price of Bitcoin as well, isn't it? And that could happen if, let's say, the price of Bitcoin goes up, or even if the price of Bitcoin is actually falling down. Now, so far as the dominance of Ethereum is concerned, guys, it is actually below the 14% mark. It is at 13.60%. Now, this entire week, guys, I'm looking at decentralized apps that are working on different blockchain protocols, isn't it? Now, what I'd really recommend you to do is, guys, go to dappradar.com, and you can actually sort it across different blockchain protocols. Now, in the episode that I released yesterday, that is on the 15th of October, we looked at decentralized apps that are working on Ethereum blockchain, and the day before that, we looked at decentralized apps that were working on Binance BNB chain, isn't it? Because there was an interesting report that did actually state that the volume of decentralized apps working on Binance BNB chain has fallen down by well over 15%. And the answer to that is pretty simple, guys. Regulators are aggressively going after Binance BNB, isn't it? And it's clearly because of that the volume of decentralized app has been going down. Now, so far the top 5 decentralized apps across Solana blockchain is concerned, guys, I kind of have mixed reaction to this, to be honest. Now, what I'd really recommend you to do is, guys, if you actually go to dappradar.com, there are different metrics that you can actually compare these numbers with. Now, what I'll be doing, guys, is I'll be looking at the fiat value of incoming token transfers from unique active wallets to decentralized app smart contract over a period of time. But check this out, guys. The number one is pump.fun. And if you look at it in terms of dollar amount, it is $26.18 million. But if you look at the balance, guys, based on dappradar.com, it only shows as 18 cents. Now, really, I'm not sure what to make of it. And if you actually hold to the section which says balance, it actually states that this is the total value of assets in decentralized app smart contract. This definitely does not seem right, isn't it? And if you actually look at the number of unique active wallets interacting or performing transactions with Pump.Fun, it is 50,550. So what this actually means is that there are 50,550 transactions taking place, but if you look at the total value of assets in decentralized app smart contract, it is only at 18 cents. This definitely does not make absolutely any sense, isn't it? And the same thing is with the number second, that is Jupiter Exchange, guys. The volume is showing as $17.25 million, but if you look at the total value of assets in decentralized app smart contract for Jupiter Exchange, it is only showing at 53 cents. Now look, so far as that rate is concerned, this year they've been making quite a lot of errors, but to be honest, guys, if you look at these numbers, the third one definitely seems to be right, and there is definitely no technical error, because the third one is Marinade Finance, which is more to do with DeFi protocol, isn't it? Now if you look at the 24-hour volume in terms of dollar amount, it is $1.32 million, but check this out, guys. If you look at the total value of assets in decentralized app smart contract, the number does make a lot of sense, and it is at $27.34 million. So really, I'm not sure, guys, what notorious thing is going on regarding Solana blockchain. The numbers are extremely fishy. Now the fourth one, guys, is DLN, and the same thing, guys, if you look at the total value of assets in the smart contract, it is only showing at 35 cents, but if you look at the fiat value of incoming token transfers from unique active wallets to decentralized app smart contract over a period of time, it is at $1.04 million. So I really can't say, guys, if this is an error by dapradar.com or if these numbers are absolutely legitimate or not. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm definitely going to go ahead and send DapRadar an email. But at the outlook, guys, some of these numbers seems absolutely legitimate. Well, some of them are completely thrown off the chart, isn't it? I really am not sure what to make of it. Now the number 5th, guys, is Magic Eden. Again, guys, the numbers definitely seem spot on. If you look at it in terms of dollar amount, it is less than $1 million, $991,680 to be precise. But if you look at the balance, guys, it is showing as $249,000. This number definitely makes a lot of sense. So look, guys, what I'd really recommend you to do is go to dapradar.com, and there is a section that you can't miss where you can actually sort it based on different blockchain protocols. Let me know, guys, what are your thoughts regarding these numbers. The numbers are definitely crazy, isn't it? Now, guys, let's go and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. And the price of Bitcoin, guys, is at $66,765. And since the last 24 hours, it is up by 0.94%. And since the last 7 days, it is up by 7.65%. Now, so far as the price of Ethereum is concerned, guys, it is at $2,595. And since the last 24 hours, it is up by 3.18%. And since the last 7 days, it is up by 6.58%. But look, as Ethereum's market cap has gone down, and that is because of the burning mechanism, isn't it? And I very strongly feel, guys, one of the biggest innovation in Ethereum blockchain was the London hard fork upgrade. And because of that, guys, they've introduced burning mechanism. Now, so far central bank digital currency is concerned, they can go ahead and implement burning mechanism as well, isn't it? And if that thing happens, guys, you can go ahead and manage inflation pretty much easily as well. So if you need any consultation regarding burning mechanism on central bank digital currency, drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. Now, so far as Binance BNB is concerned, guys, it is a little shy of the $600 mark. It is at $592.54. And since the last 24 hours, it is up by 0.50%. And since the last 7 days, it is up by 2.26%. Now look, so far as Bitcoin network is concerned, you should know a centralized company called as Blockstream. And so far as all the code updates on Bitcoin network is concerned, guys, Blockstream is kind of like the entity that goes ahead and manages everything, isn't it? Now we do have some really interesting news by Blockstream, guys, and they have raised $210 million, and they have raised these funds in a convertible note financing round, which is actually led by Fulgur Ventures. Now Fulgur is spelled with an F, guys, and not a V. Now regarding the usage of the funds will be used to advance the adoption and development of its layer 2 technologies, as well as growing mining operations and expand the Bitcoin treasury as well. Now look, guys, what I would really recommend you to do is go to Blockstream's website, and they have loads of information regarding Lightning Network and Liquid Network. And Blockstream's layer 2 solutions, that is Liquid and Lightning Network, are actually designed to improve scalability. Now the company, guys, have also appointed Mike Minkiewicz as the Chief Operating Officer, who did actually previously lead the product engineering at Luxford. Now look, guys, so far as Blockstream is concerned, The co-founder and CEO is Dr. Adam Back, who according to me guys is 100% Satoshi Nakamoto. But regarding this news, he has highlighted that the fundraise is a key step in bridging Bitcoin with traditional finance. Now look, so far as Adam Back is concerned, he's one of the king of all kings, and even Satoshi Nakamoto has adopted some of his work when he went ahead and released the Bitcoin white papers and it. And one reason guys why I very strongly feel he could be Satoshi Nakamoto, cause look, when the very first Bitcoin transaction took place, he did have a very cryptic message which was addressed to the Chancellor of the Bank of England, isn't it? And of all the people guys who could be Satoshi Nakamoto, Adam Back is a person who actually lived in London, and if you actually go and watch some of his interviews guys, I do get this very different aura from him that he most likely could be Satoshi Nakamoto. But at this point of time guys, it definitely does not matter whether he's Satoshi Nakamoto or not, isn't it? But let me know guys what are your thoughts regarding this news, because look guys, I've been saying this over and over again. So far as Bitcoin network is concerned, Blockstream is definitely playing a pivotal role in maintaining the security as well as managing the code and operations for Bitcoin blockchain. So definitely have a visit to the Blockstream website. Now guys, let's go and discuss an interesting news by Ripple. And Ripple has named exchange and market maker partners for its upcoming RLUSD stablecoin, which is currently awaiting approval from New York State Department of Financial Services. And the stablecoin by Ripple, that is RLUSD, is actually backed by US Treasuries and cash equivalent and is operationally ready and aims to bridge real-world asset tokenization. And Ripple has partnered with exchanges like Bitstamp and Uphold, with market maker Keyrock and B2C2, and former FDIC chair that is Sheila Blair, and ex-Center CEO that is David Puth, has also joined Ripple's advisory board, and the company has plans to leverage RLUSD for payments and tokenization assets like real estate and securities. Now RLUSD guys is being tested on XRP Ledger and Ethereum as well. So look, our stablecoins are definitely one of the most profitable businesses in it. But it's really important to understand guys that stablecoin issuers are literally replacing the role of a bank. And according to me guys, they're definitely not following the ethos of open blockchain. So let me know guys what are your thoughts regarding Ripple's RLUSD. And on the 25th of this month, I do have a standalone episode on stablecoins as well. So go to eventbrite.com guys and search for Blockchain DXB and sign up for the event. It is completely free of cost. Now guys, let's go and discuss some news regarding Google. And Decrypt is actually reporting that Google had temporarily stopped displaying price charts of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and this was in its search result. But Dogecoin chart and Ethereum name service address balances were still available, and there were quite a lot of people on Twitter or X who were really agitated by it. Now it's really important to note guys, this did actually happen when the price of Bitcoin was increasing as well, isn't it? Let me know guys if you did actually face a similar situation, or was it perfectly fine from your end. Now look guys, I'm in Dubai and I definitely did not face any problem. It could be possible that this particular problem may have happened only to a specific region, I guess. Now guys, let's go and discuss some news, and this is to do with rapper Cardi B. And the United Arab Security and Commodity Authority guys have actually initiated a legal investigation into Cardi B's rap token, and they're actually alleging that it is a pump and dump scheme. Now it's really important to note that this move comes after a Dubai-based venture capital firm and Emirati investor did actually raise concerns about insider manipulation with blockchain intelligence platform that is Bumble Maps, revealing that insiders control 60% of the token supply. And the United Arab Security and Commodity Authority guys have actually requested the US Security and Exchange Commission to cooperate in identifying key opinion leaders or KOLs, as well as social media influencers involving in promoting WAP. And guys, yesterday in my Crypto and Coffee Day podcast, I talked about Mr. Beast, who is allegedly involved in similar activities as well as in it. So let me know guys what are your thoughts regarding the WAP token. Now regarding WAP token guys, because of this news, the prices have crashed by over 63% in just a matter of 2 days, sparking a $21 million liquidity drop with investigations ongoing. Definitely unfortunate and notorious news, isn't it? So these were the news guys on the cryptocurrency and blockchain world. Now let's look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first one guys is definitely a massive one, and Digital Dubai. They have signed memorandum of understanding with Microsoft UAE in the domain of artificial intelligence, and the reason they did that is very simple guys. They want to enhance collaboration in AI and technological innovation, and this partnership aims to ensure institutional integration among Dubai government entities and residents. And the signing guys did actually take place at GITEX Global 2024, and this was at the Dubai Government Pavilion, and the Memorandum of Understanding was signed by Hamad Obeid Al Mansouri, the Director General of Digital Dubai, and Naeem Yazbek, who is the General Manager of Microsoft UAE, and Microsoft guys will launch a comprehensive initiative to develop AI-related skills in the partnership, supports Dubai's efforts in digital transformation focusing on AI strategy, and Microsoft will help in training AI administrative staff and executives overseeing Dubai's AI strategy, and the collaboration guys aligns with Digital Dubai's goal of digitizing life in Dubai, and Hamad Obaid Al-Mansouri has emphasized the importance of global collaboration in digital transformation, and Al-Mansouri guys has also highlighted Dubai's status as a hub for global innovation and leadership, and Microsoft, as you know, has played a key role in shaping Dubai's digital landscape as well as in it, and since the last few months guys, they've been making left and right partnership in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as well. But regarding this partnership, the partnership definitely elevates AI as a center focus of their collaboration, isn't it? So definitely positive news. And Naeem Yazbek has reaffirmed AI's significance in Dubai's digital city vision, and Microsoft guys aims to empower government employees with AI knowledge and technologies, and the initiative will enhance public service quality and advance Dubai's global leadership in AI. And the agreement also includes training AI developers and providing awareness content to the public, and according to me, definitely supports bridging the digital skill gap and prepare citizens for future job opportunities. And this partnership is definitely a key step towards improving Dubai's AI digital transformation. Now what I'll do is guys, I'll go ahead and read out the second news, and then I'll go ahead and share my thoughts and opinion on what role can blockchain technology play in both of these news, because the second news guys has to do with the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi listed a firm that is Presight. They've expanded the agreement with US video surveillance firm, and I'll go ahead and share what role does blockchain as well as artificial intelligence can play in this, because this expanded agreement guys will deploy Presight's AI technology across North and South America, and this partnership was signed during the Dubai Trade Technology Show, and Presight's AI will be integrated into ISS portfolio, including government transport contracts with Caltrans in California and New York's MTA, and ISS will use Presight's AI technology as it grows its presence in the Western Hemisphere, and the expansion guys was disclosed in a filing to the Abu Dhabi Security Exchange. Now regarding Presight, it is chaired by Sultan Al Jaber, who is also the CEO of ADNEC and president of COP20, and as a secure OS video and sensor platform will be used by Presight for UAE national and international projects, and Presight guys has also entered into an agreement with Abu Dhabi's renewable firm that is Masdar, and Presight will also develop an AI asset management for Masdar as well, and the tool will analyze and evaluate data points on Masdar's solar panel, inverters and wind turbines, and the AI tool will help identify issues with Masdar's equipment before failures. Definitely great way for artificial intelligence to go and merge with these technologies, isn't it? And the tool aims to reduce downtime for Masdar's renewable energy projects, and Presight's collaboration with Masdar supports efforts to improve efficiency in renewable energy, and the partnership guys enhances Presight's portfolio in both the AI and renewable energy sector, and the agreement reflects Presight's commitment to expanding its technology into new industries, and the use of AI for predictive maintenance will benefit Masdar's long-term operational goals, and Presight's expansion guys aligns with the UAE's vision for technological and environmental innovation. So definitely positive news. Now what I want to do is guys, I want to go ahead and share my thoughts and opinion as to what role blockchain technology can play in both of these news. And blockchain's enhanced security and transparency can provide secure and transparent data storage for AI-driven surveillance systems, thereby ensuring that video and sensor data remain tamper-proof and accessible to authorized parties. And so far as decentralized data management is concerned guys, I do feel for large-scale surveillance and AI asset management projects, blockchain can enable decentralized management of data, thereby ensuring better control, privacy and resilience against system failures or attacks. And look guys, one of the biggest features of blockchain is immutable audit trail, isn't it? And blockchain's immutable ledger can create an auditable trail of AI decisions as well as actions as well, which will be beneficial for tracking the performance and accountability of AI technologies, particularly in sectors like transport and renewable energy. And blockchain also has smart contract features, isn't it? And blockchain-enabled smart contracts could automate agreements between entities like Presight, ISS, and government networks, ensuring real-time execution of terms and reducing administrative overheads and using blockchain technology. So far as Masdar is concerned, they could actually integrate asset tracking for renewable energy with equipments like solar panel and wind turbines, thereby ensuring accurate records of maintenance history, performance and life cycle as well. And look guys, one of the biggest features of blockchain technology is cross-border transactions, isn't it? And blockchain could facilitate secure, transparent and efficient cross-border data sharing between partners like Presite, ISS and other entities in North and South America. And so far supply chain transparency is concerned, blockchain can enhance the transparency of supply chains for AI and renewable energy projects, thereby ensuring authenticity and ethical sourcing for equipment and components. And so far as data privacy compliance is concerned, in collaboration with AI, I definitely feel that blockchain can meet global privacy regulations, and they can do this by providing decentralized control over personal data that is used in surveillance and asset management systems, isn't it? So let me know guys, what are your thoughts regarding this? And if you do have any additional points where blockchain technology can merge with this news, definitely mention them in the comments below, or drop me an email to info@blockchaindxb.com. So these were the newscasts on the cryptocurrency, blockchain and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So let's kick start with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. I have a question by Ashley who asks, what are your thoughts on the potential of Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin to revolutionize real-world asset tokenization? Now look, so far as Ripple is concerned, they definitely have very strong partnership with different banks all over the world, isn't it? So keeping that thing in mind, Ripple's RLUSD will definitely be a game changer. But look, so far as real-world asset tokenization is concerned, I would really like to see a cryptocurrency that is not necessarily stablecoins associated with it, and you can make an argument why that is. Because look, so far stablecoin issuers are concerned, they are like a centralized entity, and they're just literally replacing the role of a bank, isn't it? So rather than using a stablecoin, it would just make sense for them to go ahead and use the actual fiat currency, or in case of Ripple, they can just go ahead and use Ripple's XRP, isn't it? But so far as cryptocurrency is concerned, particularly let's say Bitcoin, the transactions are completely open source, it is censorship resistant, it is permissionless, it is borderless, it is neutral, and all the transactions are publicly verifiable, isn't it? But so far stablecoins in general are concerned, they can definitely go ahead and censor any of these transactions. But regarding Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin, they definitely have the potential to be a game changer, particularly for real-world asset tokenization, and because they are being backed by US Treasuries and cash equivalent, Ripple's RLUSD definitely could offer a level of stability that's crucial for bridging the gap between traditional finance and blockchain-based assets, isn't it? And this, according to me, Ashley, definitely opens up the opportunity to tokenize high-value assets like real estate, commodities, or even securities for that matter, and this would actually make them more liquid and accessible to a global market. And Ripple's strong performance with exchanges like Bitstamp and Uphold that I mentioned earlier, along with established market makers, definitely provide the liquidity and infrastructure needed for such an endeavor. Plus, Ashley being able to operate on both XRP Ledger and Ethereum definitely increases its flexibility as well. And if regulators approve, which most likely I do feel would be yes, I do feel that Ripple's RLUSD could actually streamline cross-border payments, improve transparency, and accelerate the adoption of tokenized assets. However, much will depend on how it navigates regulatory scrutiny, particularly in the space that is still evolving, isn't it? But definitely an interesting question. And that's about all, guys, from the Ask Me Anything series on Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. we have Crypto with Coffee podcast, where we cover top news and information pertaining to the price of cryptocurrencies, some major breaking news, occasionally short and sweet news as well, news that has an impact in the cryptocurrency world. The other two news and information is related to Dubai, UAE, and the Middle East, from the cryptocurrency, blockchain, and now artificial intelligence world as well. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye-bye.